Hello, dear friends. Uh, we'll be going to unit number 4, and I will be taking the content as per the syllabus of SPPU. There will be some topics I will go beyond the syllabus also, but by and large we'll stick to the topic. Okay. So unit number 4 is fuel. First subtopic is introduction, definition, classification, calorific value, types of calorific value, and relation between the types. Okay. So what are fuels? Fuels are combustible substance who mainly contain carbon at a higher percentage, and on combustion, that is on burning, it liberates large amount of heat or large amount of heat energy that can be collected and can be used for different domestic and industrial purposes. So in a fuel, in a combustible substance, in a burning substance, apart from carbon, it contains hydrogen, it contains nitrogen, it contains sulfur, and few more elements or few more compounds. Okay. On combustion, that is on oxidation, this is a combustion reaction. It is right here, combustion or burning reaction. On oxidation, there will be oxidation of these elements present in a fuel, so they will be forming combustion product. So these elements will result in the formation of combustion product, and as it is a oxidation process, they will form, these elements will form corresponding oxide as a combustion product. Fine. So what are these combustion product? Carbon will form CO2 gas, hydrogen will form H2O gas, nitrogen will form NOx, sulfur will form SOx, and so on, plus liberation of heat or liberation of release of heat energy at a rapid rate. This up-headed arrow indicates liberation of energy. Okay. So this fuel has high carbon content or it has high energy content. Right? These are the gaseous products. They will have low energy content. Energy content is very minimum, low energy content, right? Not minimum, low energy content, and difference between these high in a fuel and low in a combustion product will be released in the form of heat. Okay, that can be used for different operations or different purposes. So this is one definition of fuels. Is a combustible substance containing carbon as the main constituents apart from other component, who on combustion or oxidation gives the oxides of the corresponding element with a liberation of high amount of energy or high amount of heat energy. Now classification of fuels. This is very familiar to you, I suppose. These fuels can be broadly classified into two types based on origin, from where you are taking this, as well as based on state of aggregation. So fuels based on origin and state of aggregation is of two types. One is natural, also called primary. One is artificial, also called secondary. Natural, the name itself indicates obtained from nature, and artificial can be synthesized or prepared from natural fuels. So origin, natural and secondary, natural and artificial, primary and secondary. Fine. Based on state of aggregation, either it is a solid fuel or liquid or gaseous. Same is the case of with artificial. Now here we will note down few examples of these solid, liquid and gaseous for both the types. Okay. I will try to put all the components, all the examples which are there in your syllabus. Okay. So this is one way of classifying fuel. So what are natural solid fuels? Natural solid fuel is, one is a wood, We may not be using nowadays wood, but it's a one solid example of natural solid fuel. Second is peat. This is also familiar to you. This peat is a first stage of coalification, first stage of coal formation. That is the peat, the fibrous mass of this organic waste. Then it is second type of coal is lignite. It is lignite. Third stage is bituminous, and fourth is anthracite. So based on carbon composition, based on moisture content, these are the four main types of coal: peat, lignite, bituminous, subbituminous. Based on composition, this bituminous again of two types: subbituminous, semi-bituminous. Anthracite again of two types. Okay, so these are the simple familiar examples. Then liquid natural fuel, it is crude oil. Crude oil, from where we are getting different liquid artificial fuels like petrol, diesel, kerosene, naphtha, etc. So crude oil or petroleum. One more example, it is vegetable oil. This is also familiar. We are getting from the natural source, right? Primary gaseous fuels present in the nature. It is a natural gas. One familiar example is it is a natural gas. Why? By decay and decomposition of all type of organic waste, including domestic waste. Okay, there is a formation of highly poisonous methane. That is a natural gas. One more example of natural, one more type of natural is marsh gas. That is also containing mainly methane. These are the examples. Second, artificial or secondary solid fuels. What are the secondary solid fuels? It is coke. It is a coke. Okay. Second is charcoal. These are the examples. We'll come to this point afterwards. Then artificial liquid fuels, mainly collected from this by some operation, by some processes in oil refineries. This is familiar petrol. Okay. One more familiar name, diesel. It is kerosene. It is naphtha. It is lubricating oil, and so on. It is lubricating oil. So all the fractions, these are the examples which are the all the fractions we are getting from oil refineries, or to be specific, from the fractional distillation of the crude oil or the petroleum. Okay. Moving to next slide. It is artificial gaseous fuel like water gas. Fine. It is producer gas. It is CNG. It is LNG. It is biogas, and so on. So this is a one type. These are the few names of the fuels which you are going to study to some extent in the coming days. Okay. So this is the one way by which we can classify the fuel. Second way of classifying fuel is based on what type of combustion reaction is there, what is the type of burning reaction is there, and energy generation. So second base on which we can classify the fuel is what type of combustion reaction and energy generation in the fuel, isn't it? So second way, type of classification can be said as based on what type of combustion reaction and energy generation. So first is a combustion reaction, normal combustion reaction, but that also occurs in a three different manner. Okay. First type of combustion reaction is in presence of enough oxygen. There is a complete supply of oxygen or enough oxygen is there. Okay. Second combustion reaction, in limited supply of oxygen. Here we write the example. Third type of combustion reaction is in absence of oxygen. Okay. So fuels based on the energy generation and type of combustion reaction can be classified into three main subheadings. First is the combustion in presence of enough supply of oxygen. It is burning of fossil fuel. Burning of fossil fuel may be the example. Forest fire may be the example. In limited supply of oxygen, can you guess what is the limited supply of oxygen? Combustion. In limited supply of oxygen, example is IC engine, where the oxygen supply is limited. So that is the second type of combustion reaction. Third is the in absence of oxygen, it is in a we are using propellants in the rocket. Okay, the fuel itself having oxygen for combustion, so it is a rocket fuel in the example. So these are the three simple examples. Combustion 1, 2nd and 3rd. These are the simple cases. Second is the redox reaction. The cell type of reaction. It's a battery kind of reaction. So in all cells, in all types of batteries, this kind of reaction is there. One part of the cell will work as an anode. It will undergo oxidation. One part will undergo reduction process. So in a combustion part, so it is H2O2 fuel cell. H2O2 fuel cell is an example of that kind of generation of energy with a production of water also, or steam we can say. So redox reaction, simultaneous oxidation reduction reaction is there. Example is H2O2 fuel cell. Then third is a nuclear reaction, opposite a nuclear power plant. Okay, so third category is nuclear reactions. First is nuclear fission reaction. Second is nuclear fusion reaction. We are familiar about this. Okay, these are mostly the nuclear plant where there is bombardment of smaller particles like neutron on these radioactive elements. There is a very fast series of reactions that liberates very high amount of energy at a very high, at a rapid rate. Okay, then fusion reaction, hydrogen fusion. Okay, deuterium fusion, like tritium fusion and so on. So maybe in a power plant, or on earth we can say, on earth fusion reaction is like this. On sun it is hydrogen fusion leading to form solar energy, isn't it? So this is a simple second type where we are categorizing it into three main parts and putting some example. So this is the introduction to fuels. Okay.